Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Siobhan Brady here, psychic medium, coming to you a day late with your weekly reading. Today is Tuesday, the 19th of March. Yesterday was a bank holiday, so I took some time. So we'd still be taking into consideration Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the 3 different cards. So how have you all been? I ask this every week, and we are, I'm just taking a big deep breath. We are coming in now to a big week of energy and a super full moon, which is the 3rd and final one for this year. So we've had a pretty intense go of it so far, right? Because we're already in March. So in it comes, and we also have the spring equinox, bringing in the light, bringing in the spring. This is what they say is the real start of spring and all of that. So we have quite intense energy. So I would be saying to you all to be gentle, go with the flow as much as you possibly can. There's a lot of, well, I would still describe it how I described it in the last reading, where it's like a heightened state of awareness, but it's also like a tiredness. And it's like we want to keep going, but yet we're lethargic, and we need to rest. So it's like we're two halves or two sides, I suppose, being brought into to balance. So we can expect to see that coming, but not till after supermoon and the equinox, which is all coinciding. They're all happening around the same time. So we have around there the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So that's, we have big energy here. And so I'm sure worldwide people celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So we just had St. Patrick's Day there on Sunday. So a lot of people still celebrating, I think, into Monday, and then yesterday being the bank holiday, as I said, here in Ireland. People took some time out, which is what I did, and I had a busy weekend, but Sunday and Monday were nice chill days. So let's see what we have. The energy is a bit stagnant as well, which is a strange thing, I suppose, for me to say, because all of a sudden, when I come on and I tune in, I can feel like there's a sense of overwhelm, but it's almost like I'm afraid to do anything about it. I'm just going to. There's a mass awakening going on, but some people are still trying to stay in that. Well, I'll say 3D for the want of a better way of putting it, but in maybe a better, maybe an easier way for some of us to understand would be the awakening process. So some of us aren't quite sure whether we want to wake up. It's almost like going, oh no, I need another few hours here. I need some more rest. I need some more sleep. I don't know if I really want to get up and face this day just yet. And then more of us are like, yes, I'm up. Let's go. Let's do this. So, but there's a collective feeling here. I'm feeling in my energy field here of people. Well, look, it can be a fear. It can be just a bit of caution, apprehension, anxiety, about the awakening process. Or indeed, some of us are being, especially in my own case, certainly back 7-8 years ago now, where I was just put on that steam train and away with me, and I had no idea. I had never really looked into spiritual things or anything before this, so it did come. I was literally pulled out of my sleep, let's put it that way, taken out of the bed in the middle of the night. But it was like, awake, Siobhan, and thank goodness I got through it, because we talk about love and light and all of that, and spirituality being easy, and it's a beautiful journey to be on. But let me tell you, we know, any of us who are on this, it's not for the faint-hearted either. So Monday, Tuesday, which was yesterday and today, and they're telling me to shuffle again in between. So yeah, and there's a sense of lifting here, and it's 11:11 on my phone, so really good vibes coming in now. So Monday, Tuesday has been full, so we're going into Wednesday, Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday, I'm just looking at my calendar here, so I'll have the date. So Wednesday is the 20th, we're moving into the sign of Aries, is that right? I think. Okay, so, and as we said, then the super moon is coming in also, I think, around the 20th, 21st. So the super full moon, should I say. So again, big energy here, and along with the equinox. So we have Wednesday, Thursday then is big energy. So get ready. So of course we have been getting ready, you know, basically, because from the new moon comes in and it builds and builds and builds. And, you know, by the time we get to the full moon, the energy has built, but then we're also dealing with the equinox as well, which is another sort of a blast or another incoming energy that would be there. So this is Wednesday, Thursday. And then that takes us right into the weekend. So we have Friday is 22nd, Saturday 23rd, Sunday the 24th of March. So again, we're still under the influence of the spring equinox, and we still will be under the influence of the super full moon. So expect all sorts of, I don't know what sign the full moon is in this time around, but there's loads of posts out there on what you can expect. Now, 2 cards were after turning over in my hand there, so I will go with them because they just turned over and they said to hold on to the 2. Must have been the last 2 in the deck. So we have Monday, Tuesday, and today is Tuesday. As I said, I didn't come in yesterday to do the reading. Big deep breath. There is a lot of unrest, people, and there is a lot of, as I said, awakening, but some of us are struggling with it. And I kept telling people, and I preached it right, and I'm still kind of saying it, but I preached it right up until January, and how Spirit were telling me that this is an amplify year. So I was preaching it all late into last year. Whatever you take in to 2019 is going to be amplified. And oh boy, am I seeing it. Am I seeing that collectively? And dealing with some of my own that I haven't dealt with. So, but there's a lot of people who, as I said, it's the awakening process. And some of us are a little bit more awake than others. So we may be up for, 6 months down the road ahead of somebody, or maybe a couple of years, and we may have a little bit more experience. But some people are trying to deal with their stuff, and it's just coming up now. As I said, it's been amplified, and anything negative will have to come up as well as the positive. So it's like, and basically, it's not the positive that we really need to let go of. Obviously, it's the negative. So anything that's coming up is for your greatest good, but it's causing a lot of frustration. It's causing a lot of anxiety. It's causing a lot of unrest within the spirit. And when we don't know how to deal with that, then we have a sense and a tendency to project onto others, and rather than take responsibility, it can be quite difficult. So and it is a difficult thing to try and take on responsibility for your own actions when you don't understand or realize that maybe the things that you are doing. So self-acceptance here is about also as well, it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay not to be at the same stage as you feel that somebody else is. But what I will say to you is, don't try to be at that stage. Don't manufacture or pretend or, try to be at a stage that you're not ready to be at. It's not a race, okay? So take your time. Wherever you are at this moment is exactly where you're meant to be. If your crap or your stuff is coming up, well then allow it to. Don't think, oh, for God's sake, I can't be dealing with this. Because if that's how you react, well then it's not going anywhere. It's just sitting around waiting for you for the next time, So this is the beauty of this work as well. And this is, even though I say it's not easy, but it will show itself to you when you are ready to see it and understand it, and then you can let it go. So that's the beauty of it. So for anybody who's going through a particularly hard time at the moment, give yourself some rest, give yourself some, it's okay, you know, reassure yourself, tell yourself everything's okay, accept yourself for where you are, who you are, and what's going on. Now, there are also sides of ourselves that may not be just as pretty as we would like them to be, and they're the sides that we need to be working on. So this is what I'm saying. Accept them though, and then let them go. We all have sides of ourselves. We've all done things we're not proud of. We've all done things and maybe still do things that we, you know, wouldn't be proud of, but that's okay. Let it go. But, you know, make the changes that you need to make. So that was yesterday and today. And I have been sitting a little bit in that place where, you know, as I said, I would see collectively with people, but I also have to see what's going on here. And am I as good a person as I like to think I am? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Am I as good a friend as I'd like to think I am? Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. So there are loads of things there that we need to be asking ourselves, myself included. So, got a bit serious there. So Wednesday, Thursday, oh, lovely. So, but I still feel like, I actually feel more emotional lifting this card than I did with the other one, because your guardian angel there is, of course, all about what you actually need. Are you taking the time out to go within and speak to your angels and ask for the help even, you know? Are you reaching out and even to, as I said, to your angels or to your spirit team or to a friend and asking for what you need? So when your guardian angel card shows up, they're letting you know, we're here. We want to help you. We want to give you everything that you need. And I know people are struggling because I really feel it and I see it. And I have my own struggles. So I really know, though, the power of asking my angels for help. And my angels have gotten me through some of the darkest days of my life. Because as I said, this path is not easy because we're unraveling ourselves. We really have to look deep, dig deep, go in there and pull out the mess, pull out the sadness or the darkness or whatever it may be. And we have to go in there. But when we have an army of angels with us, it's not saying that we still don't have to do the work, but it's easier because they are cushioning the blow, they are easing our pain. And the more we ask them, which is what we have to do, by the way, we have to ask them for their help. The more we ask, the more they'll give. So please, everybody, please try to talk more to your angels. Like, this is an angel reading. I presume anybody that watches this has an interest in angels. So I have to tell you that unless you ask, your angels cannot help you. They will come to help you if you ask, but otherwise they will let you work with your own free will. So call for help and call for the balance. So you see this person here sitting, feeling maybe lonely, but look, angel is always there. And remember as well that, you know, sometimes we have chosen to go through very difficult times in our lives, as I said, but our angels are always there to ease it. And I know it's very difficult to get your head around that we have chosen a lot of what we've had to experience in this lifetime, but call on your angels for the help. See her sitting with her head in her hands. There's your angel. And that's for us all. So that is now for Wednesday, Thursday, because as I said, guys, this energy is intense, okay? And the emotions that, as I said, the emotions that came up with that card is still there. So let them up. Ask for the healing. Ask for what you want. And I will be sending out healing on Thursday night as well. So ask for the healing. Now, the last two cards that came together are for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And here we go. I did see this one as it turned over in my hand. So we have support and we have blessings. So right, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, and I can't really stop saying it. So we're going from accept yourself, right? Accept others also. Accept that when somebody comes to you and they're trying to help you through love, it may not always be what you want to hear, self-acceptance. So try and see things from other people's point of view as well. Sometimes when we're trapped inside ourselves, inside let's just say something that we have created for ourselves, we find it very hard to come out of that because it's our safe place and we don't want to be told that we're this or that or the other. But it's also about allowing ourselves to be told. It's about allowing ourselves to realize, yes, I know this in my soul. I know this in my soul, that there are things that I would like to change or to work on, and that's okay. Now, the guardian angel card is coming, she's very much associated, or he very much, with these other two, because as I said there, with all of this stuff that's coming up and calling on the angels for the help, then they're telling you here you are fully supported. Padre Pio is a big influence around this card. He always comes in to help and support. Now, again, there are people here, I feel, who have health issues, and I'm not talking mental health, I'm talking about waiting on tests. I think I said this last week, which is kind of coming back in there. Waiting on test results or waiting to hear back from something. So this is the support card, and Padre Pio, as I said, he's over there on my table in a picture frame. He is letting me know that he is very much around all of this. So please keep asking and keep calling, and the blessings here, as they say, your blessings are coming. This is all around the weekend, guys, so you'll find yourselves, well, I want to say you'll find yourselves perhaps in a calmer place, but I think it will be actually into next week before we're fully starting to settle again, because even as I'm saying this, I'm starting to raise and my energy starting to build. So what I would be saying though is to avoid conflict, to avoid places of high energy if you can, as in, you know, I'll be talking more about toxic energy, to be honest. Be careful of what you're putting into your body. So again, support yourself in whatever way that you can, not just look for the support from outside of yourself. So what you're putting into your body, how you're treating yourself, how you're allowing others to treat you. Be very careful of that. The blessings here then is as well, is like, what, you know, when you sow the seeds, then you can reap the rewards. And this is what I'm saying, guys, about this year in particular, and how it's, again, the amplifying year. So think about amplifying your blessings, but in order to amplify them, you have to allow what isn't a blessing to be released from you, or, you know, but in order for it to be released, you have to see it, admit that it's there, work on it, and let it go. Now, that it doesn't have to take forever. You know, people say, I don't know how to let that go. And I used to be the same. I'd be thinking, how do we let this go? And really, it's as easy as, okay, I'm going to let that go. It's this that does the damage, the mind. So the mind then makes us feel and hold and keep it, and physically then it becomes something. So really, it's the mind. So letting it go, just dropping it. So guys, the support card there, very important that you support yourself. And realize too that support comes in many, many ways. So again, the angels, your friends, your family, you know, and if you feel you don't have that support there in the physical, well, then reach out to the angels and your spirit team and ask for help there. And blessings, 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 blessings. The more you ask, the more you'll get. So as I said, this is for all around the weekend there. So it's like, you know, putting your work in. when you put your work in now, then you reap the rewards, as I said, and this is a shower of blessings coming down, which I feel they're saying here is about, that's taking us all the way through March now and onwards into the year, because there are many changes. There are many changes coming there. So I hope that resonates with you all. Thank you very much once again for your support and being on my YouTube channel. And I'll see you all soon, coming in on my Facebook page to do some lives in the coming days, some live readings there. So tune in. Thank you so much, and God bless.